Been asked to make this video about fitting Bruder ramp mechanisms on trailers, so I thought I'd just do a quick video because it saves quick explaining to people over the phone. First thing is, you've got your mechanism, your ram, your motor. First thing is take the screws out of it, and then it wants to be positioned around there on the trailer. If you look closely, it comes up and there's a plastic bar across there, and it wants to be just under the bottom of the bracket. Wants to be just under the plastic there, and then line it up on sides so it doesn't foul hinges. You know, it's a bit fiddly, but you just need to then hold it and grip it. Then you want a 2.5mm drill bit in a drill. Go through the hole. It has to be 2.5. If you go 3mm, you'll take the threads out. So go through, make sure you're lined up, then just mark an hole into the ramp. And you're going like so. It's a bit hard work trying to show it. Come out. This one's already been drilled, but then drill that hole then, and you've marked it. Put your ramp down. Just I'm gonna say, just tilt that for a second a little bit. Put your ramp down. Put your screw in. Just do one on one side first. Put your screw in, you bracket up with that way around with the knuckle sticking out. Line it up to your hole that you've just made. And just start your screw. It's a bit fiddly, but once you've got one started, they're not so bad. And just that's one on one. Line it up on the other side. Nip that up quite tight, not over tight, but tight enough to hold it, stop it flying about. I just give it a bit of a nip. Then just line it up so you can see the bracket there. I'll take screws foam, bring it down so it's level, grip it again with your fingers into your drill bit, into the ramp. It's not been drilled before, so it's come through with that one. You'll have to drill these out to 3mm after you've marked it. Use a 2.5 to drill through, and then just counter drill it again with a 3mm bit. If we can find a 3mm drill bit. Never find one when you need one, can you? Take 2.5 out, put 3 in. Tilt it up. No, tilt the back up. Drill it to 3mm. Next screw in. So then you've got one either side. So where it is. If you put bracket too high, it won't work the same because it will fight itself. So you just do that, and then that should thing. So you've got one in either side at the minute. So just check it, make sure it's coming down. Check it on a flat surface, make sure your ramp's coming down. Just put it back up. Put your 2.5mm bit back in. And then just literally, that's it, go through, knock your other holes out once you're happy. Like I said, don't go through the bracket with a 3mm because it's already threaded. And if you go with a 3mm drill bit, you could use a 2mm. You could even mark it if you have anything else, something to put up without doing any damage. That's just the way I do it. And once you've gone through, drill them out to 3mm. This one's had things on. And then you should then just be able to fit your screws in. Tighten them up. It's a bit dark in here, so you'll have to excuse quality of video. Just doing it as a rush. And if you take, screw out the knuckle, so you've got screw out, spin your ram out a bit, doesn't really matter how much. You'll need to cut out the back of the trailer for the knuckle to, because that will need to go through there. This has been cut out quite a bit for different things. It's just a scrap thing I have for using as a jig really. Put your screw in. Nip it up. It doesn't need to be over tight. It won't seem to work loose anyway. Not put the ram on the axles. I should have done that really, but never mind. I've only done this about 300 times. One day I managed to get it right, I suppose. You thread your under the axles, underneath, into your knuckle, then put your screw in. Tighten that up. And then line this out then. It just comes past the first axle round. To about so. About so. And then all you have to do then is put your motor in place and mount your motor. I can't do it with this because I've only got the back of the trailer. Put your motor in, mount it on a piece of wood or anything you want, but just drill the motor into the body with 2 screws. Don't over tighten the motor. You want the motor to be able to rock up and down a little bit, so don't fasten it flat, solid. Leave a bit of play in it so that when the ramps are working, it'll come rock up and down a little bit. There's not a lot of movement on ram needed anyway, so that is about it. So, like I say, once the motor's in place now, and then wire it up, I use a small speed controller, a Thor CTI 15 Li. But what I tend to do is fit that in the wagon or the tractor or whatever and put it on a jack plug, and then I wire my motor to a jack plug that I can just plug in back at wagon, and then you can just one speed controller fit it to wagon like an auxiliary. You can operate your tipper mechanism, ramps, anything you want off it. I just find it easier than fitting a battery and speed control and everything on every trailer. So that's the way I do it. These are the speed controllers. I don't know if you can see that. I might zoom in on it a bit for you. Oh yeah, we made a good job of that. I'm a better engineer than a cameraman, so you'll have to excuse me. That's the speed controller I use. It's very small and unobtrusive. Wire it up to battery and wagon. Those two go to your power, to your 7-volt in, whatever, whether it's LiPo or the old type. And then I wire them, the blue and the yellow wire, to a jack plug, and then I can just take power as like an auxiliary, and then that just plugs into your receiver. And when you plug it into receiver, because you've got technically 2 speed controllers, take the red wire in the middle like that and just cut it. Don't cut a piece out or anything like that. I just cut it, and I cut it back a bit, so if I ever need it for anything else, I can just reconnect it, and that's it. I don't take it out here or cut pieces out, but you will need to cut it, and then that'll just work as a secondary speed controller. But you can't have 2 in the same vehicle. If there's any questions, just send us a message and ask us, and I hope that answers your questions. I'll show you again if I can just get a better zoom, when you'll see roughly where it goes. So it wants to be sat, the aluminium wants to be sat just under that plate there, so it's as low down as you can get it. It will come a little bit lower than that. It will come a little bit lower than that. But if you're looking in, then you where the screw, that bottom screw there really wants to be just above that for the best results. And then when it tips, it gives it enough to pull it. And it certainly does not want to be any higher than that. It does not want to be up there as low as you can get it. If you put it too low, when it goes down, it'll foul that, and you won't get them going flat. Yeah, the ramp down right. So that's about ideal. That round that plastic mark, that plastic bar there, like I said, just slightly under. No, you didn't see a thing of that, did they? Right. It would help if I watched camera when I were doing it. So like I was saying here, it just wants to be under the plastic strip there, just slightly slightly down, and certainly that's about the maximum height it goes if it's flush, so that when your ramps go down, it doesn't foul. If you put it too low, the ramps will sit like that, so you need it to go down. So like I say, just drill one hole first, put it in, check it, and then drill one in the other side, check it, make sure it works, and then just drill your other 2. Okay, thank you.